wherever you share that.
Yeah.
And then so that was
I did it to be quicker, just to stay sharp. To remember people.
It should be done.
Remember, we said back to relationships, right? Because what if you don't have money? That's even better. You want to find out where your friends are. So even if you don't have money, you can at least find out where your friends work. So let's say somebody works at Taco Bell. They're owned by Yum Brand. And again, every activity you at a profit. So instead of asking for a donation, you ask them to give. They can give dollar for dollar, minimum 25 up to $2,000. It will be matched by the profits of the year.
If they work for Taco Bell.
Well, right. But you want to find out where your friends work. So, for example, and you just keep going through the database.
I love having the bell. It makes things so much easier than yelling at people. So we're gonna do stand-up report. So everyone pick a representative from your team to give a short summary of where you're at. If there's anything that has changed since the last report regarding scope, or if there is something you need help with, now's the time to ask, because after this we'll be breaking officially, but you're welcome to stick around and hang out and drink the foamy beer as long as you want. And so I guess I'm streaming this here, so who wants to go first? Pineapple.
Pineapple can go first.
Come here so you're on the thingy there.
My smiling mug is on.
Yeah.
Hey, there I am. Okay, on Pineapple we made some progress today. We got an initial cut of the framework for the new webpage, since we are going to redesign the webpage we did for the Space Apps Challenge. We also have a PostgreSQL database set up now, and we have identified a source to bring in XML climate data that's going to be integrated into the database. And we've also settled on a Google Maps solution and are working on a KML layer for that. And that's about where we're at. So yeah, things are coming together. Not quite done yet, but we're getting there.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Go Pineapple Express. Amnesty? Okay.
Okay, so there's two of us reporting out. So what we settled on is we narrowed the scope a little, and from the three problem definitions that we had, we're focusing primarily on collecting information about dangers associated with travel, and then also creating a tool that at the same time allows people who are in transit to communicate back to families, to loved ones that they're checking in somewhere. So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about the setup.
Sure. Basically, we decided on the technical aspects of it is going to be, we're going to be using Rails, and for the database we'll be using Mongo. We're using Devise for the authentication. We got it all working. Basically, a user is only going to need a username. They won't need a password or an email. They'll log in with a specific username that can be given to family members that can see kind of like where they're at in their trip. They can a user can kind of like leave an announcement, say like here's what's going on. They can check in to their location once they get there to let the family know they get there safely. And also they can also report danger if something happens. They can say, all right, what happened? Where did it happen? And what kind of danger was it? That way we can then send it out to people who are in that general location and give that alert to them.
So this would be used by both the individuals who are in transit, and then of course civil society partners, shelters who essentially serve as waypoints. allows them to both collect information about potential dangers, communicate that out with other service providers, and really fits these two needs together, communicating danger and risk and also letting loved ones know that everything's okay.
Cool.
Excellent.
Great.
Cool.
Sure.
You guys want to talk about landmines?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So it's been really amazing. We have 5 incredible people working on this. We have Arizu, Vaira, Vijda, and Ed, and Mortola, and me, Ilan. We've split into a couple of teams. Some of us are looking into researching the technologies that are available, and we're collecting a set of links and URLs that connect to that. Some of us are looking at the organizations that are already doing work in this field, and we're creating a database of links related to that. And Lisha is, I guess, heading the back-end part that connects the information with the rest of the world. So you can go onto zerominds.org pretty soon and see that information in Arabic, English, and in Hebrew.
And French and Spanish.
French and Spanish. And we're getting some blog posts written up, and I'm pretty excited about.
We published.
And we're publishing some posts. So you'll see some cool stuff about an overview. Instead of just like lists of stuff, we're human beings. We take entropy in the world to make it meaning, and we're making meaning out of the internet of stuff about landmines.
Yeah.
Babelverse?
Oh, thanks, guys. Speaking is awesome.
I know you guys have had some other things you're working on as well, so.
Yeah, looking for a costume for tonight. But no, what we've been doing, so we're just me and Mael, and we have a lot of people in here that have been helping us out, popping in and out. So what we're doing is actually creating the best, kind of most rich database of language that there is. So we're collecting from our users, crowdsourcing a lot of language data about accents, dialects, and also all the language spoken around the world, and we're plotting it on a map. So right now we've found some data, census data, all sorts of databases, and we're mashing them all together into Babelverse, and then creating a map of the languages that are spoken around the world, and then enriching it with crowdsourcing. So that's one thing. But the other thing that we're doing is interpreting the Nike Makers video into as many languages as we can over the weekend. So if you go to facebook.com/Babelverse or Twitter @Babelverse and share the video, share the message. We're looking for people that speak more than one language to interpret the 1 minute 30 seconds video into as many languages as we can. What else are we doing? And the mobile app. Yeah, that's actually what we came to do. We haven't done that, so any mobile developers, come and see us. We just need one mobile developer to create the actual network of friends application for the crisis response, which is what we really need to do.
I have a question about the Nike app thing.
Yeah.
Is the text of the spoken word
We have the
stuff,
transcript.
is the English transcript available?
We have the transcript available, which makes it easier for people to speak over it. So come and record your voice.
The hard part is there's a lot of wordplay.
Yeah, there's got to be like a bit of acting and can't just be, performance, a voice performance. All right.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. Cheers. Thanks.
Nike.
So, again, as a reminder, in addition to the people working in San Francisco, we have people also working on the project in Seattle and in DC. People in Seattle are working on, I guess, like a bookmarklet, grease monkey type script to give sustainability ratings to pages on, to products on like Amazon pages and stuff like that. We're going to sync up with them tomorrow, but we've been working more closely with the folks in the DC branch, and so we originally thought that, so we had this existing materials API that we were going to try to augment with a new supplier API, and we thought that we were going to have the people in DC, so we thought that we were going to work on the supplier API, and the people in DC were going to create an app that mashes up those two data sources, but we decided it makes the most sense to have those apps just share the same database. We're working on getting that in production right now with AWS and the Postgres backend. They're going to do the designer facing UI, in, I guess, PHP, and we're going to have a Rails app that's used for data entry for the supplier side data, and we're going to also expose an API on that side.
How you guys doing? I saw you guys working on a game.
Yeah, my game is the game for education for recycling and such and sorting trash. It's actually in pretty much working demo almost. Yeah,
It's getting there.
It's getting there. We have a lot of art assets already in there. Just chicken away. So almost close.
Cool. Hey. Who else am I forgetting?
So we're working on a map sharing platform and making steady progress. So we came in with a very early prototype that handled a single user and a single map set that you could edit, and now we're working on multi-user and multi-map set support in the service. Gavin is working on a next generation editor that's built on JavaScript frameworks, so it should be easier and more maintainable. Grace helped us with registering images. So if what you have is an image instead of a map, then you can use manually selected tie points to register it and export that as a map. So.
Cool.
So, I have a great list of people who are going to work on something after this weekend. I'm so happy to hear the Nike design team has been working on my supply chain bit. And I've been getting a lot of tutoring about how to work more successfully with developers in the future. And lots of people have given me some really great feedback about just parting my tool, my big idea into bite-sized pieces. So it's been a very successful day for me. Thank you.
Great.
So Neil and David and I have been working on the Martis mobile piece, and it's been a day of some frustration, but a lot of progress in terms of research and finding out what the Android can and can't do, and what libraries are available, what we can and can't use. So I think we're poised to actually make a lot of direct, visible progress after doing all the hard research work today.
So we've been working on the image classification problem to detect whether an image has a formula or not a formula, and so my colleagues have been working off-site from here. We've created a test data set that is labeled we know which are formulas and not formulas now, and we have a OCR engine running so that we can extract at least text from that. That will be one of the features. The next steps in there are to extract more features like SIFT and try some classification algorithms on that.
Cool. Anyone else? I think that's everyone. All right. So we will be reconvening officially tomorrow at 9 a.m. Like I said, you're welcome to hang out. Christina will be here for a little while. She can definitely use some help with cleanup if anybody wants to help. We've got some extra trash bags. We can store stuff in that direction. That would be very helpful. And really good work today. This has been amazing, amazing rock. Todd, did you want to say something real quick?
Yeah, just a real quick thing. If anybody that can have the time, if you can make a 1 minute sort of a quick video and just say what it is that you're doing and get it into to us tomorrow by 2 p.m. Eastern. We're assembling kind of like a big team of sort of World Bank, U.S. government, and some other kind of VIPs that deal with international developments, and they're really interested in seeing the output across the board of what's coming out there. So it could be a really interesting place to showcase some of the things that are going up there. So if they're interested, they can.
Is there anybody who has video production expertise or equipment who could assist with that?
No, something like literally like on a phone.
Okay.
It could be ghetto videos, but just something to go through and just explain the idea.
Yeah.
There's no expectation of production.
Yeah, And tomorrow,
If you could give a room where
yeah, tomorrow
people could come.
we'll figure out maybe like around lunchtime or something like that. If anybody hasn't had a chance to do that, me and Christine will figure out a way to help facilitate.
Yeah. So we'll need them tomorrow by 11 a.m.
By 11 a.m.
11
Pacific. So
Pacific.
2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, 2 p.m. Okay, sorry. That's a different thing. So if anybody hasn't had it done by 10:30, come see me, and we'll figure it out. All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna get started at 10. So if you want to get those videos in, do them before you get here. And but the doors will be open by 9. There might actually be some people here still, but don't count on that. So officially count on someone being here at 9. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Not yet.